Welcome to Circle Empires 2. We're going to start in one simple circle. From there, we're going to build up an army, expand, and try to take over all of the other circle kingdoms around us to build the biggest empire and be the only victor left. First, we got to choose a king, a leader. We're going to choose Wolfram the Warrior. He's pretty boring, but he's got a decent economy. We've chosen our world of 6x6, a 36 circled world. We build our storehouse and we just get to kick things off. Now we're gonna buy a bunch of workers and we've got a decent starting place right here. Now one of the things we gotta do is decide who do we want to attack first. And oh my gosh, we've got little vampires and skeletons to our left. We've got zombies above us. We've got more skeleton archers, and then we've got some regular ones down here. Now, this building is going to produce units every X amount of seconds, and so what we got to do is find which empire around us is growing and, well, silence them, destroy them. All right, so let's build up an army here, and let's send them down here. So I want to take out this building before it can produce too many units. Oh gosh, I'm going to cut the orange empire in half. That's not ideal, because they'll probably pincer it at some point in the future to retake it. But my king, whenever I take a new territory, I get these 2 towers. Those 2 defensive towers should buy us amount of time. And ultimately what we wanted to do is stop this empire from growing. All right, so now we're actually gonna go over here because this is a fabled green tile. That means it's grassland, it's good for farms, and we'll show you why that's important later. Well, here's a simple thing. I can plant blueberry bushes only on the green grassy tiles. Not on snow, not on dirt or swamps or water tiles where the mermaid kingdoms lie. Yes, the mermaid kingdoms. I'm sure we'll run into them a little bit later. So we've got a pretty decent starting position here. And what we can do is place some more workers and figure out who we want to go to next. I think ultimately we're going to want to silence and destroy. These guys are growing. Let's see who's that. Now, what I love about this is when we get close to it, it's like, oh, they're retreating. Because they know they're outmaneuvered. Oh man, I've never seen wolves in this game before. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Okay. So these guys are just like the neutral gray kingdom. And already, I think we're having a pretty fantastic... RNG was in our favor. We started in a decent spot, and it allowed us to capitalize pretty quickly on our neighboring kingdoms. Which means I can just expand wildly quickly. Now here we're fighting zombies. They might poison us, which would suck. Now, these guys aren't growing. There's more yellow. These yellow guys are kind of scary. And they're the bandits. Okay. Ooh, this is a good supply of wood. Because you'll notice that right now, we are actually low on food. So where's my starting kingdom? Also, if one of the cool things, I can produce water, right? And like, if I put plants near it, that'll boost their growth. So we're going to do that. Because we need that growth. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Did I not see that these guys had 3 buildings? So there's a chance that red and orange will fight each other, but there's also a chance that they'll both attack me. Not necessarily in unison, but at some later point. So we've got to figure out what we want to do. Ultimately, my goal will be to corner myself and build up walls in the choke points, right? So let's see, what do we want? Now these are some, are they horse archers? No, they're elven cavalry. Okay, well, let's get some pikemen now. And kill them. So we got swordsmen, archers, and some pikemen. Oh, man. And we'll just go in and just take this. Now, this is a grassy tile, which means, oh my gosh, there's so much food. This was the exact tile that we needed. Oh, and now they're sending in their vampire reapers down here. Oh gosh, those guys are actually pretty scary. But since they're attacking on my terrain, I can spawn in units behind them. Now, I need more food so that I can spawn in the workers to start working this. Now, you notice these bodies? If we had chosen a Necromancer King, and we had a Necromancer, which they're wildly expensive, we could have raised those units from the dead. Now, since we chose Wolfram, our special units are the Wizard and the Dragon, and when you get one of each, you can do something amazing, which I will show you once we can afford to do so. Now, this tile is just sort of like unguarded. Did they fight? I thought I heard like some clashing. So this tile was basically just like abandoned. So I'll take it happily. Now these are producing zombies. This is a bandit kingdom of zombies. Look at this. This is our first double tile I think we've seen. Yeah, it is. So this is a really interesting one. This is new to Circle Empires. So how's our economy? I'd say it's probably okay. We've got some gold tiles. We've got a decent amount of wood. Plenty of wood, actually. And we've got 3 green tiles to start farming blueberry bushes. So we'll find like the safest one down here. And we're actually going to put some water in here. Because then look at this, 75% growth. Son of a biscuit. Can I delete this bush? I cannot. There was already 8. Well, that's fine. I guess some of them are going to grow at 75%, which is good. Because we need a lot of food. Most of my units cost food and then wood. And then a dragon costs so much. 4,500 food, 4,500 wood. But if you get one, you're just going to start rolling your enemies. So what's the situation? We're getting attacked by some vampire reapers. So we're going to lend in reinforcements. We should be able to stop them and then maybe even take this flag. All right, let's go ahead and take this. By taking it, remember, I get 2 defensive towers just right off the bat. All right, so there's red. This is probably red too. But this is the one that's growing. This is the greater threat. I can buy a catapult. But when you look at this, they've got like armored hammerman, and then you got like knights on horses, armored pikemen. Is that a pikeman on a horse? It won't let me click him. Pike knight, yeah. And then they got dudes with baseball. So it's like, that's a lot of troops down there. Yeah, what we needed was more gold. And the thing you can do to start generating gold is producing a bank. I'm finding what I believe is my safest tile based off the number of choke points I can put between it. And that's where I'm going to place the first one. And then I'm going to get I guess a second one in my starting territory, which I would consider kind of my second safest territory. So we've walled off this red area. And, oh man, so let's look. Who is the greatest threat? Whoever's over here, because they have 2 territories of 1,000 power. This one's almost 1,000, so is it red? If that's also red, starting a war with red is going to be a precarious proposition. Luckily, these territories, I don't think there's too much growth. So this would be a nice buffer state between me and whoever's to the west. Oh, these guys want to pick a fight. We'll get the archers and we'll start focusing down these giant ice wraiths. And look at this. Oh, these are the first frogman sightings. Now they're dead, unfortunately. You didn't get to see them, but some of the factions can produce frogmen. In the Mermaid Kingdom, which we haven't really seen mermaids because this was a water tile. My gosh, those ice wraiths are massively dangerous. Let's get some more pikemen. All right, so we took that tile, which is fantastic. Let's get some healers to keep our units alive, and we'll produce some workers in here. Now, since we're not a mermaid faction, we'll move slower in the water. And this is going to be a buffer kingdom because orange is over here, and they're scary. I wonder if that's orange. There's so many different, like, potential kingdoms you might fight. And you see these bodies? Yeah, look at the dead frogs. We're starting to get a decent amount of gold. And if you think about it, well, we need a lot of food and a lot of wood. But once we get 1,500 gold, we can start getting wizards, which I would love to have. Our best other unit, I guess, is the Pike Knight, but quantity does have quality all its own. I can get a frost tower. Now, for 800 wood, I can have improved healing. Heals +3 affects the healers. Now, I guess they have what, a mana pool? Heals +4. How do they respawn? That would be pretty big. So let's just go ahead and wildly blow all of our resources on it. These guys remind me of Rohan just because their affinity for horse troops. Oh man, look at all this wood that we're just not consuming when wood is what we're shortest on in terms of resources. Yeah, it's a really interesting little strategy game. There's a lot of depth to it, and there's certain things you can do, but I'm not seeing anyone with bear cavalry. Yes, there is bear cavalry, or really, well, we might see with the horses, but obviously bears are cooler than horses to ride on. Okay, so we can get a catapult, or we just start saving up for the dragon, which might make the most sense. Another thing we can do is increase resource extraction. You know what? This seems like a decent one. I would like to put more food here. That is a sawmill, and it increases resource collection by 50% for the cost of 800 food. That being said, we are getting rich. Now, we are going to get our first wizard, all right? This is the first step in our grand plan. Look at this old man, the wizard. Next, and they can get XP. Each unit can level up, and they'll visually change, which is why I think I'm trying to see if we can't see a guy that has done that. So this is the armored pikeman, and this is an armored pikeman. So I think like he leveled up and got like he went from a pike to a guy with a cool halberd. Let's see. Do we see any upgraded units over here? It's just a bunch of zombies. Big guard. Yeah, so there's guards and big guards. Okay, where's a normal guard? Advanced Axeman. Yeah, some of those are like level 2s for their kind. There's so many different types of units in this game. Yeah, Armored Vampire Swordsman and a Vampire Reaper. Yikes, that is a big army of vampires. I feel like, okay, I was like, I hear attacking somewhere. Looks like, is that zombie on zombie violence? Armored Pikeman. No, the Empire from over here attacked the zombie buffer state. So we will have to be mindful of that. And we got a dragon. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so here, this is the big daddy himself, the dragon. Now, you want to see something cool? Hey, the wizard and the dragon. Boop! Ha-ha! Now they are one. And with that, we will start our world domination because I have a dragon. Now, we need lots of chaff units. So now my power just ballooned up to 3,000. Yes. It is time to die. Look at the dragon. He shoots the fire, it does AoE damage, and the whole other empire just runs to the other side of the circle in fear. So at this point, we will move forward and, okay. Yeah, red empire is probably is 4,000, I think. Or it could be, I don't think it's the neutral grays. I don't think the gray circle flags do anything. Now we've taken that, we have 3,000. Once we get more money, oh, and by the way, we got a new circle, which is a green one, and it's got lots of grass. I'll probably want to put a sawmill on it. Yes, I definitely will. You know what I've never done as a school? Any experience gains by allies is increased by 100% when they're in 2.5 tile range. Oh, hold on. Let's defend against these little these little noobs. Look at that. It's one guy with 2 healers. So they're dead. Yeah, you're dead. And is he retreating? He tried to. Well, I guess I'll take this point. Okay, it is the Red Empire. It is the Horse Lords. Now, wait, what's going on over here? Oh, that's a lot of zombies that just took that, which left this 2-tile buffer state open. That's okay. We'll just place some towers here to guard our borders. Look at that, 4 towers. As we focus on eliminating one of the greatest threats in the game, Red Empire. Now, we're pretty far away in the food department from locking this army down. Hold on. I don't think we have any food production here. Certain factions have like interesting, they'll have more than one economy unit, like, you know, a guy who gathers the stuff. But we only have the one, and he's 150 food, so takes money to make money, it takes food to make food. Ooh, we found the Undead Kingdom. Wait a minute, I've never seen ethereal horses. They kind of look like dog llamas, though. But you know what? Hey, that's pretty cool. We just destroyed that kingdom. We can roll people now. So this is just awesome. I love the unit variety in this game. It just makes it so replayable. I'm seeing things that I've played by like, I don't know, 8 games today. And I've seen stuff I haven't seen before, which is amazing. And there's a dragon. Huzzah. And you know what? We'll give him a wizard. So now I have 2 dragons. Let's kill this wizard clan territory. Now, we smited that wizard and their power went from like, I don't know, 800 to 500, just like that. So yeah, magicians are wildly powerful. But dragons with magicians riding them. They're not magicians, we're not doing like card tricks. They're wizards. I've been saying, hey guys, we got some dudes like hiding nickels in your ears on top of these giant lizards. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. So one of the other things we can consider is ye old flank and spank, or in this case it's flack and distract. Yeah, we'll call it that. Oh, that's not my circle. Okay, interesting. I was like, wait a minute, something is wrong here. I cannot place units in a territory that's not my own. So we will attack the Horse Lords from the south, and while that is happening, we will march our grand army in, and then the dragons will feast on the horses. Now, what we should see is some horses surviving this. Now, granted, normally when I don't attack with multiple dragons, but I'm hoping that there'll be a few horses left over. Oh my gosh, this was an absolute rout. Are there any neutral horses? Are they all dead? They are literally all dead. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Hey, what are you doing? You can't do that, that's illegal. All right, this is a beautiful double grass tile. That's like economy. All right, we'll defeat the remaining red forces. I think we just eliminated the red. Now, one thing I think would be cool in this game is like if there was a little more dialogue going on between the empires, and like when you eliminated one, it was a big thing and you saw it. Like there was a little, you know, something to let you know you did something noticeable. Witness me. All right, yeah, 8 per circle allowed, but this is a double one. They should increase the yield there. Otherwise, it's more of a liability. You know what's crazy? I'm like celebrating this and like we're maybe halfway through this. All right, dig through the ditches, burn all the witches, and kill all these little dudes. All the little venom wraiths. Oh, venom wraiths. Oh, look, it's a little frog man. I've had runs where like the main enemies we're fighting are like the undead. I've had runs where the majority of the enemies are the mermaid people, which actually we haven't. No, here we go. Good. Yeah, look, immortal sea pikes, sea high priest, mermaid archer. Yeah, so this is the mermaid kingdom, one of the neutrals here. And actually, this is just powerful neutral people. Wait a minute. So have we eliminated most of the empires? And now we've just got these neutral states? I can buy another dragon. Rest in peace, my enemies. And you know what? This time we're gonna put a healer on top of one. So if you're that healer, you're like feeling like the top dog. Now what we probably should have done is looked for all of our healers and found any of them if they're veterans. Oh yeah, you can see their little XP bars, right? So this one's really close to being a next level healer. Oh my God, I can buy another dragon. You know what? That's a master archer. This is just a noob archer. So we'll unlimber. There we go. Yeah, so what I like about this guy is starting like capturing a territory and getting 2 archer towers allows you to really like sort of like hold on to your gains. And it's all about the gains. You gotta get in the gym and hit the irons. And then like you start out with a lot of resources to help you get going, and then dragons are just awesome. So yeah, let's just get those dragons. Now the enemy is like, retreat! Trogdor the Burninator is here. Oh yes, he is. And we're gonna burn everybody. Yeah, I'm basically just like siege attacking with these dragons. Now I'm not sure if fire does AoE on my own troops. I hope it doesn't, but I can't really guarantee that. So I actually don't know if like I'm hurting myself on accident. I'd never do that intentionally. All right, let's make sure all of our territories are producing. Oh my gosh, this one's just not producing, and it's beautiful. Okay, I guess we can get banks and schools. We'll definitely want schools so that we can increase the yield. Can I have more than one? Oh my gosh, I can. That seems a little bit unfair. Okay, so all the battles here are gonna really boost the XP of our troops. You know what, we haven't gotten any knights, and I guess that's the last unit we haven't purchased. I'm surprised. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Dragons and their collateral damage mean there's not gonna be a lot of like living horses after you conquer horse kingdoms, because the dragons burn them all. That's a very Game of Thrones kind of thing right there. 11,000 power? That's the most power I've had in this game. Oh, okay, we get to see, this is actually 2 undead kingdoms fighting it out. Never miss the opportunity of a good crisis. Oh, that's a necromancer. We didn't get he ran in there. That's one thing I've noticed in this game is certain caster units that can't do damage, like necromancers, these dudes that are holding the skulls, they kind of will suicide run into like someone else's kingdom. Oh my gosh, am I getting hurt? The answer is yes. So let's get some pikemen out here. I just basically got them all the stuff. I can't click on all my stuff. What's my power? It doesn't show my power, it only shows the remaining gray power. 23,000. I was worried I was losing a lot of troops, but in all reality, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. You know what? Let's just make sure we have tons of healing for all my stuff. Let's just make ourselves need more resources. 2,000. All right, get off my screen. I get it. I can't have everything I want whenever I want it, but that's why I want it. We'll get the workers, and we're just gonna roll straight up in here. What are you gonna do? Kill a dragon? Good. There's 7 more of them. Retreat. Oh, whoa, did you see that? Am I getting electrocuted? I've never seen that before, which fascinates me. I could see the skeletal systems of my dragons. That was interesting. So yeah, we are what you call rolling. Now, there's RNG to this. I've played Experienced on a 6x6 map like this and had like no hope in the world of winning. It was a skill issue. Where's the Orange Empire? Oh, this is cool. We got bear cavalry. All right. Oh my. And we've got more of the vampiric cavalry. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to steal some bears, okay? Grand Theft Bear. All right, first gotta target their units. Now these bears are gonna start messing up my troops. Any bears alive? No, they're all dead. Well, that's sad. I just wanna put a wizard on a bear, man. I've done it before, I swear, guys, I swear. And that whole army died. Okay, well, you know what? If I can't have bears, nobody can have bears. The dragons are gonna end your existence. You know what? I can only build 2 wizards. I want to see just how powerful a wizard is. Yeah, they got fulminate. They've got the fireball attacks. So here we are attacking Sauron's palace here. Oh, they're just walking through and eating my lunch. They literally are retreating through the wall, and instead of attacking an unguarded territory, they're like, no, we're zombies. We're gonna hide. We are worried about our life, because that is how zombies are. And interestingly enough, I've conquered the entire top half and the right half, which means I have 3/4 of the map. And the remaining forces, well, I don't think they have enough. So what I want to do is at the end of this, I want to show you all the different leaders and the different like army types. And I want you to tell me which army you'd like to see in the next one. And if it's necromancers, that's fine by me. So we're fighting another undead faction. Oh, we found some orange people. So there's a chance there's an orange empire. No, there's literally nothing in here. Yeah, there's nothing in these tiles. Probably because they spent their army attacking these dudes, only to lose. So that was easy. Well, let's do some scouting. Oh, it's a mermaid. Yeah, I'm just rolling. All right, once we get in there, we'll just start smiting. How come my guys aren't healing? There we go. There's the 34,000. So in theory, we could get our power to like, I don't know, 100,000. Because as far as I can tell, as far as my computer can hold it, there's nothing to like stop me from just like, you know, building 1,000,000 troops. This is 2,000 power? It's all in like a few key units, isn't it? These Sea High Priests that are level 3, so they can heal a lot. But if there's no units, what is that? It looks like a seal. Is that a unit? No, it's a sunken fortress. Wait a minute. Did they kill something? We went from 30 something to 16 something. Did units can drown? What's getting attacked? Where do these guys come from? Get off my lawn! Send in the cavalry. Back cap them. That's a lot of cavalry forces. All right. So once the catapult is finished taking down these walls, strategically, we'll send in the cavalry. Charge! All right, wait for it. Charge! It's ours. Now, this is the last remaining circle. 1,000 power for the horse lords. Now, with experience, having our first experienced battle successfully in our belt, we'll unlock the new level of difficulty. That's sort of how progression is going in this game. You win a battle, you get to the next one. You unlock the next stuff. You unlock different map sizes. You unlock heroes. Let me show you. We've got Dennis the Destroyer. He has no economic buildings. What? But you get lots of resource from kills. Okay. And then we got a turtle dude. Become the stable center around which chaos revolves. Now we've got these three. We need to win a game with Eden the Eternal with at least 8 circles. Patrick the Pious, which I guess is that dude. And then we got a demon. So I want to choose one of these to unlock the next one. This one seems like it's all about like water. And you can gain gold from looting or losing units. Okay, well we're gonna choose water. And we can do extreme 200% enemy. Wow, I'm gonna hate my life doing this, but we're gonna do it nonetheless. We'll choose a nice 3x3. This will be an interesting one. I may not win. Oh my gosh, I got a corner spawn. Yes, daddy like. All right, so this is an easy tile. It is growing. I want to take it immediately. Oh, I've got elves. Fantastic. Oh my gosh. Kill that man! I'm glad I picked swordsman, because in hindsight, this thing is spawning in, or it's shooting arrows. It's gonna spawn an axeman in about 3 seconds. We're gonna have to target him. Good. Okay, now we can silence this. And we get a green tile. All right, so this is kind of fun. Now, once my army grows, I'll try to attack that guy, I guess. Oh, I got a really great spawn. I can take this top row. It's all green tiles, which means I could plant berry bushes. I got a miner laser and a wizard. Yeah, I got the elves. Okay, I'm digging it. I've got a whole lot of towers, and I got a cart. Weird. This is a weird faction. I'm a giant turtle, but I see no giant turtle things anywhere. So if they got horses, we're gonna use pikes. My spearmen are good against arrows. That's fantastic. All right, how long does it take? Well, yeah, that's another thing. Like, instead of using their walls as defenses, they'll rush through it, which means you can just like kill them pretty quickly. All right, we need to secure this. And in a way, we might be able to eliminate red right off the bat. So the bonus that the enemy got was that they were 200% more powerful. Oh gosh, these dudes are attacking. Oh man, but I spawn with one of each tower. This is a faction that can get through, I think, this level of difficulty. All right, get all that stuff. All right, they retreated. We'll just smite that dude, pull back. Although, now I want to kill him. I mean, they're weak. Oh gosh, red's these guys. What's down here? You know what? I think in a map this small, a 3x3, we might only... Oh, that guy just got immediately knocked. Oh, look at that. Multiple arrow launcher. This is a really hodgepodge of a faction. You have all the defensive towers, and you've got some really good units in the Elven Hoplite. Oh, and then you just have a regular guard and an armored crossbow. So it's not like an elf faction. It's very much a hodgepodge. It's funny that this is like if you're just watching this for the first time, like and never seen the game before, you're just like, this is the weirdest faction I think to show you as the second one I've played. All right, so 134. Yeah, the biggest threat though is definitely these red. So we'll just wall that off. I wish I could put a tower here and it could shoot people. You know, for science. Haha! Oh, he's getting healed. Interesting. Can I put archers there and then shoot? So archers cost 120 gold. I need a means to get gold, and I guess the way to do that is with a bang. It will produce gold slowly, and they're attacking. Okay. I'm not going to be able to get my army back fast enough. I'll put some token pikemen out there to, I don't know, do nothing except die, which is sort of sad. I'll get some towers here. Here's my army. All right, I retreated past the walls. They destroyed them. Hey, that was a decent counter. Okay. Wow, that actually worked out very, very well for me. And I'm going to finish off those troops and then take out their means of production. Elven Hoplites are doing the heavy lifting here, especially against these cavalry. Pike Knight spawning in 1 second. Take out the building. Yeah, pikes are the way, baby. And there's my first crossbow. And then I think, yeah, so red's been crippled. We just rushed them. See, that's the RNG of it, right? Oh, man. Okay, I need some time to build up. Yeah, red's in the middle, and I think this is probably just 3 gray bandit kingdoms. I'm telling you, the RNG of these 2 last maps just like made it easier for me. Significantly easier. And this faction having Elven Hoplites was massive. This thing is still shooting people. 817. Oh, that is something I've never seen before. I guess when the catapult levels up, it now fires bombs. That's scary. And there's some more frog people, though we can't see their faces. Oh, we can see this guy. The Volt Tongue. All right, so this is some powerful magic dealing dudes. Then we got some wizard dudes. Who are these people? Oh, look, these are the neutral horses I was telling you about. Oh, they attacked from here. I immediately just rolled in there. RNG was like, yo, you're going to have an easy time. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Well, once I kill this, I'll get the horses. Not that I'll need them, because now red has no means of production, aka buildings. Wait a minute, no, I guess they do have an armored sea pike. So this is going to be funny. The horse lords of the red faction are now going to slowly be, we're going to wait the 8 seconds to see this. They now have somehow morphed into, wait for it, the mermaid people. That's odd, man, but I love how that's even possible. I did not know that was possible. So let's silence them. Charge. All right, get in there. Why can't I, there we go, shoot that guy. Get on that horse. Ha, see, I got him on the horse. Get on that horse. Pikeman, get on that horse. This is so cool. I love it, man. So when you fight an army that's using bear cavalry, you can take the bears. Now, the bears have to survive the fight, but it can't happen. Look, that's the last remaining red guy. Yeah, so right there I should get a thing like, you have destroyed the Red Empire. All before you quake in fear. And then we'll put this dude on a horse. The horse was over the fish. I thought that like horse had like fish feet for a second. Oh my god. They've got a cave troll. Charge! Huzzah! Destroy the catapults! Oh wow, that wizard's pretty scary, but we're gonna, yeah, those catapults went down immediately. Alright, it's a rout. What the biscuits? Elven swordmasters? I've not seen that unit before. That's a giant Zweihander. The big old 2-handed sword. And Mr. Froggy guy. There is a frog leader, and the funny thing is you get access to the stock market, which is like that faction. If you have enough gold, you can do that, which is just hilarious that is even a thing, because I'm pretty sure it's from the meme. So here we are taking the last circle. Not that we need to do this. And one of the things that's kind of cool is you do have the option after conquering an entire realm and creating your circle empire, staying in the game if you wanted to. I guess you could experiment with stuff. Inspires many to join his side. And each circle gets a frost tower. All right, we are going to do a 3x3, but we're going to do Nightmare. 500% enemy strength. Whoa. Okay. Both the empires next to me are kind of scary. I am in a corner. They're not growing though. They're not growing. Okay, that's important. 4 of the other tiles, and that one's 1,000 power. Okay, I guess I'm gonna die at some point. Just not yet. Now they've got a lot of ranged troops, so I'm gonna want to use shields. Cause look at this, minus 60% damage from arrows. I assume that means slings too. It's a big assumption to make. Oh, you know what? I guess we could use some more workers. Yeah, this is scary. So that could be the red guys. Or is it neutral? Because it doesn't say they're growing. And if they're not growing, then normally I think that's a gray power. So, yeah, this is another hodgepodge faction. I've got Armored Hammerman, Slingers, Guards, Healers, Catapults, and Mermaid Saviors. Like, why do I have the Mermaid Savior guy? Not a clue, man. Bob the Blessed or whatever the biscuits I am. I get an extra Frost Tower, meaning only 1. One of the things you can do is, like, attack these dummies and get experience. So look at it. He's getting experience to level up. And I don't know if it, like, goes away or not. But that's pretty fascinating. Once my power's strong enough. All right, so he leveled up, but the dummy went away. But that was a free level, so now I went from regular guard to the big guard. So that's kind of cool. How do I get more of those dummies? You can't buy more, which would be cool. Oh, good. Oh, no. I thought they were going to attack the northern neighbor, but it looks like they're gathering forces to attack. 2 slingers, some guards, some clubs. We'll fight them outside of our gates. I think we're going to win this. All right, pull back. Wow, they're slowing us. Oh, not. They killed my level 2. They killed my level 2. I think we need some slingers. So we got some healing from that health pack. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, they just keep stunning. This is not good. I need more money. I only have 1 worker working right now. He's gathering the right resource. Oh, this is bad. Don't attack my last guy. Oh, my God, he's dead. We're up against it. We need them to destroy the walls. Oh, my gosh, you stupid AI. Charge! Target down that vampire. I'm like manually clicking on the weakest health ones. Oh my gosh. We won. Now, a discount. Oh, that's a nice little thing. It's like, hey, we realized that your troops are all dead. So, you can get another one. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, now what's going on up here? Oh, it's a orange empire. Okay, so was that red or orange that we just fought? I think it was orange because they have these vampire guys. Now, this is just their troops. They're not growing anything. Oh my God, look at that massive, enormous pumpkin. It's a level 3 pumpkin. You can grow a pumpkin. I guess I'll just do it. But it's not that, oh my God, I just spent money on a pumpkin and they're like, you know, this guy just spent money on stupid stuff. Let's attack him. Great. All right, I guess we gotta kill their healers. All right, we forced them to retreat. Counterattack. So we're kiting them. We're having to use like manual tactics here. My APM has went from 3 to 7.5. If you're familiar with like StarCraft, you realize it's terrible. APM is probably like, I don't know, in like the 20s. This is not an APM game. There's not a lot of hotkeys, right? But it's funny. Wait, how? Oh, I was like, how have we not taken that circle? Now, I could put a worker here, but they'd have to travel through the water. I don't think it's a very good one. Oh, there's 2 empires, red and orange. Okay, and I just split red, so this is looking like it's gonna be a target for the next red attack. I just need to survive, dang it. Can I put, I can't build water tiles. These guys can't build water tiles. What a weird faction. It's like, do you want a really strange experience in Circle Empires too? Well, we can help you out with that, buddy. We need gold, so the only way to get that is with a bank. But is that the best use of the funds? Like, I'm at 2 circles out of 9. My army power is 43. And I've got 1,000 to the north and 900 to the west. Cool. And then another, 2,000 for good measure. But if we pull this off, by God. Yeah, I guess what we really need is the economy. It's the economy, stupid. Well, I'm going to put them in the safest spot. And when it's time to harvest other places, we'll move to the north. But these guys are scary. So I wonder if the AI looks to see who's the most powerful or who's the weakest. Or does it vary? Oh, you know what? I think that ding is like when people level up. That's what it is. Yeah, because that's a level 2 worker, skilled worker. Now, there's a lot of water here, which means food is very valuable. All right, let's send all of our workers up here. Let's get them berry bushes. All right, right now my army is just chilling in between in no man's land. I don't know if that affects like the enemy, whether they would view it as more likely to attack or not. This enormous pumpkin is awesome. I'm curious if it regenerates its food value. I think that's something worthy of testing. Is it diminishing? No, it's because these guys can't contain their excitement. Its XP goes up. What happens if it levels up? We're doing it for science, dang it. Is that a big tree? Can you put a school? Can the school impact the experience of the plants? You should have a building for like a farm or something. So this is a wood pile. Its XP isn't going up. There's movement. That's an attack's coming. Retreat. I don't think I'll get to see what happens to the enormous pumpkin because the vampire army is attacked. But I want to see it. Oh, at least it's in vision. It didn't max out the number of food it had. The level of food is still the same. Oh, but it's got 90 and plus 9% attack speed on the pumpkin because it's a level 6 enormous pumpkin. All right. This is the most depressing thing in the history of depressing things. I have a decent amount of money, but I got like the most ridiculous faction and no clear enemy to attack. Workers should be doing something. Yeah, see how RNG, I mean, this is, you know, for the sake of science, on nightmare difficulty. Now, yeah, we did lose, okay? We just did. We flat out lost. All right, this isn't growing. Okay, see, already I feel a little bit better. We'll get that, and then how many warriors? 7? Yeah, go ahead and kill that archer. All right, can I kill this before they get their troop out? That's weird. The horse is like, oh, it's injured. Oh, he ran back behind friendly lines. That's a shame. Oh, and the archer was off of his horse. All right, someone leveled up. It was this big swordsman, and we just took this tile. This one's 500. I think we're gonna do better this time. This is kind of scary. A master slinger? It's just gonna pop out a master slinger? Well, screw me, I guess. All right, go get strong. Yeah, see, I don't have archers. I love archers more than I like slingers. He won't level up. Royal Guard's next. It's just gonna be a shame to like put all this investment into one guy and then he dies. Yeah, so my army power is 106. I could take this, which would be some supplies of wood. Oh, that's 625. Yeah, so we need orange and red to fight somehow. You know what? I'm gonna put a school here. It's crazy. That's not something I would normally do. What the? They're attacking. They attacked right when I put my school out. Retreat. Pull back. Oh my gosh, my guys are dying. We're dying. Let this thing soften them up. Don't attack my school. I just spent a lot of money on that. All right, frost them up, slow them down, counterattack. Get the frosty one. Good. All right, well, we got that tile. Excellent. Okay, this is a bandit tile, and it's mermaid. I've never seen a ghost priest before. And they all have the little blue balls, which means they return to life. The good news, this tile can't be attacked by Orange Kingdom, which I think will be maybe more aggressive. I still would like to wall it off, and I could put a school here. Why am I buying schools when I have so many other problems that need to be immediately addressed? Oh my God, these guys are 1,000? Were they always so terrifying? The answer is yes. Yes, they were. The dang Rohanian style empires. And all these later armies are just weird, dude. All the other ones before like made a lot of sense. All right, I need a bank. But in order to get a bank, I need more food. In order to get more food, I need more wood. In order to get more wood, I need more everything. Oh, that's nice. So the location of this storehouse means these guys don't have to, oh God. All right, do I fight these guys? Oh man, they're really messing me up. All right, they're in here now, so let's do it. Let's kill their healer. All right, I think we have a chance now. They retreated. Those two retreated, so they split their forces effectively. Wow, that somehow worked. Now, do we take their territory or do we consolidate ours? I don't know. All I know is I need more money. You know what? I mean, if I can take it, I feel like I need to, right? This is Circle Empires. This isn't Circle Sissies. We must fight and build the empire. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then we'll corner red and we'll just ping pong him because he's gonna hurt me. Yeah, I've noticed that like I'm heavily reliant on just like, who's the guy with the sword? I mean, excuse me, who's the guy with the shield? Yes, you. Dang, we need more food. Can I build water? I can't build water, so I can't increase the yield of my food supply. I guess I could find a tile with water in it, like this one. Oh, I just have to fight through 1,000 power. Now these guys are like, they're really powerful. Oh, there's some bears, that's why. There's 2 bear riders. Oh my God, they got muskets? Oh no, it's just I thought he had a musket. It's just the other side of his halberd. Got it, got it. This is a small force. Most of them are healers. Are they, did you, oh, and this is a free tile. It's a corner piece that's blocked off. I need to take that. All right, how do we do this? They got an archer, 3 healers. Oh my gosh, the amount of healing they get. Yeah, see, they did the suicide healer thing. It's more suicide spellcasters. So their power, like the power isn't just like if they have bigger number, they're gonna win, or if you have bigger number, you're gonna win. There's more nuance to it, which I do appreciate. Yeah, so this is gonna get me a good supply of food by way of fish, and it's a really great tile to have based off the fact that it's very defensible. Okay, well we know they're gonna attack at some point, so let's build up the defenses. Make it difficult for them. If they attack here. If they attack up here, that's fine. I'll just pivot down and back cap. We will back cap you, sir. But I would like to see what's over there. I wonder if they can just scout. Okay, it's the Orange Empire. And they immediately smited him. Ooh, this is, I think we need to pull back. Oh, you're kidding me. That was the single best thing that could happen to me. Oh my gosh, they just charged into that army, meaning their forces are gonna get diluted in power through, you know, casualties, and they're gonna lose their source of unit production, and I'm gonna take another green tile that I need for food. Not that I'm gonna need it, because I just went from, you know, worried to, I think, the person who has the best chance of becoming the preeminent power. All the horses, all the bears, they're producing clubs and axemen though, so I do need to consolidate my gains here. Oh, you guys get over here. This is where all the resources are. I'll leave one back behind. Guess there's a tree. There's a lot of trees over here too. But I have plenty of wood. I don't have a lot of food. Yeah, but see, 25% growth. So would you have like, would it make sense to have like 2 tiles with water in them? Have a bunch of like berry bushes and then like alternate your workers? Let them grow up like that? Oh yeah, they are growing. This force is also growing. Now, this thing raises the dead, but it's 3,000 food. I am going to save up for it though. And we haven't even gotten any hammermans because we literally have no gold. That's hilarious. But look at where the gold is, right here. This second to last tile we're gonna take is gonna have gold, which is gonna allow us to take the last one. Now, this only benefits me when there's dead units, which isn't now. So let's start producing gold. Oh my God, this army is just, you're doing it. You're doing it for me. He's retreating. Is it just one guy? Where are you gonna retreat now? See, it's all RNG, baby. Which means there's a lot of interesting replayability. So shouldn't I take this? Yes. All right, let's wall it off. Stab it. Get out of here. No. You stay over there. You stay over there. This is mine. Send in the armored men. Oh my gosh, 20 slingers? Yeah, anything that comes through my gates is gonna die. So they got 1,000 power. Oh my gosh, it's a level 3 archer. Looked like he had a ballista on his shoulder. Yeah, they have just a few units. So let's march our way in there now that I can get the gold. So I never got my special unit, which was the Mermaid Savior, which is basically just Necromancer that likes to swim, as far as I'm concerned. So there we go. We have beaten a 3x3, which is technically only 8 because this says you can only, one tile is missing. Oh, wait. Oh man, look at all these bodies. If I did have the money for it, I could have necromancy them. So there it is. Patrick the Pious, who I think is stupid. Yeah, I didn't like Eden the Eternal or Patrick the Pious. Basic Bob. Bob has a lot of potential to become great at something, but hasn't had the time to do it yet. He gained 70% more experience. I guess we could try an impossible with Bob. Probably gonna die. Probably going to die. Oh gosh, yeah. See, let's try a reroll. Okay, both empires around me are, oh, you can restart and re-rolls. There we go. I need I'm looking for 2 neutrals.
Approximately 10 hours later.
I wonder if I could just like run in there. There's no way this works. Huzzah! I'm trying to sneaky snipe a catapult. I did, at the cost of my entire army, and everyone's dead. And I can build 1 swordsman to replace him. So I did kill it. Oh, look, they've got a shaman to heal up. Fantastic. Oh my gosh, I'm blocked in. Well, this is it, our last attempt. So we're the dude with the bonus. Okay, so what are these guys? Advanced axemen. What do you think they're vulnerable to? Pikes? Swords? I'm gonna do a mixture and try to focus one down real quick. Come on, just surround him, please. Excellent. Pikemen are cheap. Now, they can't heal buildings. This is crazy. This building is like Helm's Deep, man. We gotta kill this healer. He's trying to get in our base. Yeah, thankfully, there's the little bit of the cheese there. All right, you guys need it. Yeah, there we go. Archers to do that. Well, I was hoping without taking damage. We'll stab them through the walls. So that's working. We're out of food. We're out of resources. All right, I'm just gonna run in and try to kill it. Oh my God. I need the swordsman, I need the guards. And now this tower's like sniping at me. You sneaky devil. Jeez. This is terrifying, man. This thing's got like no health. It's got like 10 health left. I need to buy guards and just run in and smite it real quick. All right, the Praetorian guards. I love how I like charge. Yes. Everyone's dead. This is ridiculous, man. Insane difficulty. You wouldn't believe it, guys. It's insane. It is insanely difficult. Okay. Now, what I need is wood. I need everything. I need everything. All right, so yeah, guards are the way. It makes me wonder in hindsight would I have been better served to spam guards instead of pikemen. Oh, that's interesting. 414 versus 166. It's the mermaid people who are gonna move slower. I guess I can try to intercept them. Yeah. All right, yeah, you know, it's a Mexican standoff. Like is it a Tarantino movie? Is that what I'm talking about? I'm gonna take this tile. Okay, that worked out, man. You gotta be opportunistic, and opportunistic we were. Yeah, mermaids probably don't do good on frozen snow. It's funny how I can't take the tile because there's an enemy gray unit on board. Okay, it's not a good tile because it's snow, but it is wood, which is great because we need wood. That'll allow us to buy more berry bushes back at home in our home territory. Oh, good. The orange people have a unit I've never seen before. A skeleton necromancer. I've seen necromancers, but not skeleton ones. So the more units that die, they'll raise them from the dead. Oh, and they've got wizards too. Good. We got a very powerful and angry mermaid force to the south. This is fine. Everything is gonna be fine. Yeah, so we need to get more berry bushes and put them around. And this is another faction I can't terraform with. Unfortunate. At least we got extra growth around that one. So that has an 853, but fortunately it's not growing. This one is growing. I think it grows. The sunken ruins. Wait a minute, they don't say they're spawning units. This empire's growing. It could be orange, and that could be red. We don't know. Oh, and this one's 2,000 power. We're gonna do it. What a crazy game. A crazy, delightful game. This is probably one of those games where like you need to use your upgrades. Ranged armor. Whoa, that could be massive. Okay, orange is getting ready to attack somewhere. I'm gonna preemptively just move those guys back. I have a feeling they're gonna attack. Yeah. So the workers being able to escape and not die. No, are they still gonna die? They're still gonna die. Guys, I didn't want you to attack. Let me be clear. All right, so now I'm gonna build up the army. It seems like they're sort of split. The wizard's still over here. What? The biscuits just happened. They just got like 7 healers from taking that, and they have a building that's gonna spawn guards. I need to know what the heck just happened, because that's illegal. Now if I attack a necromancer as my units die, they'll join his forces. Good, 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 good. This is good. Like, do not open the dang gates, please. We gotta get in there and kill the necromancers. They're strong, they got healing. They've got dudes that will respawn multiple times. Can we win? Got a tower still here. I don't know. See these shadow guys? Those are dudes that have been raised from the dead by the necromancer. Insane difficulty is gonna take some time. Create new units? Oh, no way. I can create a frogman. I might be about to die. I shall give you armor, a shield, and boots, and you will get a pole hammer, and you will be Jerry. Jerry! Man, you're expensive. Okay, that's kind of cool. I can build new units. It's been sitting here the whole time. All right, well, how many troops do I have left? Kill the necro. I thought we're out of this, but I guess we're not. I just gotta kill the dang necromancer. I really thought we were dead. All right, necromancer's about to die. Oh my gosh, we survived. And these guys are being attacked. Do I have workers? Oh my gosh, I do. And these guys we got master archers now. And that was crazy. Just get rid of this building. This building is being annoying. I thought that was the end, but apparently it was only the beginning. So all of our money, all of our food rather, needs to go into food. Wait, did it? All of our food needs to go into workers to get more food. Okay. Wait, this is just set. Okay, it's just the wizard here. Can I do this without attracting the wizard? He's gonna cause a fireball. He's like, what are you doing, you little pesky kids? Nothing. Nothing, wizard. Oh! Okay, I take it back. I'm sorry. And there he goes. He's like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna walk over this wall so you can kill me. I'm the most powerful unit. I'm 437 power, but if you're not behind me, that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Thank you. Thank you, AI. That's cheesable. Invincible Hammerman. That's scary. And then Master Archers and Big Guards. So this thing's just gonna pump out really ridiculous units. Now, I need more food. Oh my gosh. The wildest things are keeping me in this game. Oh, that looks like they're about to attack, right? These guys are just derping out. I don't even care, man. I need to cheese the AI for me to have a chance this run. The only place I can place food is here. So I guess I can put pumpkins. So pumpkins are interesting. They don't regrow like berry bushes do. You basically trade 200 wood for 220 food. Interestingly enough, it seems trees just like will regrow. I don't know how to get more trees. You can't just like plant more trees. Oh, that's a rallying call. They're going to war. They're going to war here. So there goes those workers I just built. Maybe one can get out. Charge! Ta-da! Snipe the healers. Yeah, the AI needs to do something better about protecting the casters. Otherwise, you just cheese it, man. I woke up feeling the cheesiest coach. And you know, that's how we're gonna win. Okay, thanks for submitting half your forces to death and allowing me an easy one. Okay, Orange is like, you know what I'm gonna do? Don't attack here, attack these guys. Then I'll backcap you. Come on, do what Red did for me. Yes, yes, they are doing it. All right, so I need all of them to get out. Why are they retreating? You shouldn't be retreating, but you know what? Doesn't matter. The most peaceful violin music is playing right now. Well, there's just like biblical level carnage. Death and destruction. Oh man, these guys are just chilling here to eat my lunch. Yes! Oh my gosh. No! Oh, this game. We will be victorious. Nothing will stop us. The stuff that could stop us. That would be scary. If I had a necromancer. Oh, you know what? Can I build a necromancer? Heal, stone throwers, slings, pole hammers. Oh yeah, I do have Frogman, right? So he needs 72 gold. You know, we're gonna make our custom Frogman. I guess I'd do this one, because this one could get taken by Orange. A muster. Gosh, that's scary. Look at how big this guy's spear is. It's like, bro, are you compensating for something? Because that's excessive. Hey, I have my own custom unit. He's Mr. Frogman. Oh my God, he's gonna die. Mr. Frogman, get out of there. These dudes are attacking. That's a lot of horses. You know what? Death before dishonor. That's a lot of units. I'm just spamming it, baby. And that worked. Yeah, how did you beat insane difficulty? Well, I spammed units a lot of times. Now, these guys are mustering, so. Oh, get the horse. We want the horse. Wait a minute, what am I doing? What do we always do in this situation? Counterattack. Take back cap. Cheese it, baby. I woke up. Being the cheesiest. Better, you know, it's easy to be cheesy. Oh my God, I have nothing to defend my base. There we go. You are now captured. I am also captured. Okay, my force is 654. I would like more frogmen, please. Could I take them? I think I could take them. A lot of their power, they've got mermaids that are gonna work slower, and they got a lot of healers. If I could snipe their healers. All right, let's go. I'm gonna, here we go. Something died. Do I know what it was? No. Yeah, I can spawn in units from all sides. That's gotta count for something. You two, go attack that building. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing it. We're cheesing it. Oh my God, now I'm getting attacked from... Oh, they're attacking? So who's gonna be the victor? It's 1,000, oh wow, these guys actually just rolled in and took my stuff. Yeah, I found that like a lot of times if you just like confuse the enemy. Seems to work. What are you retreating for? Like, go stab something. Why are all my spears so big? Kill that little dude. Get in there. Haha! All right. What's my military power? Dude, there's just like catapult slinging. Dude, oh man, yeah. It just reminds me of Risk. Where you just take advantage of like the chaos. You know, I don't think I should be doing that. Let's pull back. I'm gonna get my own catapult. You know what? You got a catapult? Stop it. I got one too. All right. I wish I had dragons. Dragons make everything better. All right, we're sending the army in, and we're building an army of Pepe Le Pew frogmen. And I think we're gonna crush these guys. Yeah, I want to create my own faction and just frogmen boys. The frogmen boys are coming. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it was all cheese. Not all cheese, but there certainly was a decent amount of cheese. Yeah, so send in some swordsmen from the top, attack from the other side, and then, hey, look, we're gonna have to fight the frogmen mermaid faction over here with the armored horse that's just chilling. But what is this building? A temple ruins. Generates the resource you have the least. Wow. You know what? We have a horse. We can build a couple horses. Where are my froggy boys? Froggy boys? Which one of you? Oh, look at these. This guy's got a... You are Captain Frog. All of you get horses. Yes. Yeah, I guess more healers would have been a great idea. If I had a necromancer right now, we would just be swimming. Charge! Attack and destroy. This is the last circle. Now, this is insanity on this difficulty level. Well, on a 9-circle starting kingdom. Starting empire. Starting land. I like how this guy just has no arms. I guess these guys don't have arms, they just have little circle hands. But it's funny. Yeah! Now they're just healers. They should just give up or join me. That one's gonna need to be killed 4 times. Himself and then for each ball that he has. Why does that man have 3 balls? Oh, he retreated. We took the circle. We didn't have to eliminate all the units. Huzzah! So, what do we know? The cheapest army in the world can't be controlled. Army runs around like crazy. That's hilarious. Okay. Yeah, but some of these earlier ones are a lot of fun. Like magic. You've got the necromancer, this frog dude. You've got the mermaid lady. There's a lot of interesting stuff here in Circle Empires too. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one.